Hey y'all, welcome back to Ocarina of Time Randomizer, where we have a very intense spirit temple. Well, so no, between episodes we never found Requiem of Spirit, but if you are new here and you are curious of how we got here without a Requiem of Spirit, and also, well, as a child, no, yeah, just without Requiem of Spirit, just fall, hello, welcome to Ocarina of Time Randomizer. But, well, no, please do not, Mr. Keys, no, our shield. I was just trying to avoid that. And then at the end, it really didn't matter. Anyways, but, in this randomizer, oh, I just tried to drop it, but apparently that wasn't going to happen. There we go, and now we're going to switch to our Hylian shield. We have Gapora randomized in this randomizer today. Not today, it's, I don't know why I wanted to say this episode today, or this randomizer today. But whatever, we have him randomized, and that is actually how we got here. Not exactly here, but it brought us to the Haunted Wasteland. So I actually went back. I'm also going to ignore these keys, because right now, we don't need to worry about them. Don't think we even need to worry about them. I don't think there's actually a way to get over here. Well, there is, because technically it's just supposed to go off where those silver rupees are, but since we have dense fire... Oh, hello Gloria, yes, it's nice to see you running like that too. We can just easily take care of these torches. So yeah, that's how we got here today. I'm so sorry that we just bounced around all over the place with that sentence, but you know what? Oh well, that doesn't really matter. Okay, so now the question is if you want to go through there, or in that door. I think we're gonna go in this door. Which might just be the door we just unlocked. Do I care? Nope. It's just not the one we unlocked. Okay, that makes sense. Because the third one is one that we need keys for. So I wonder if we can just like shove these guys off the edge. Because I know sometimes they'll just walk off. But I don't think this one really wants to walk off right now. So we'll just keep slashing at his knees for now. Okay, there we go. Thought it was gonna take longer than it did, but nah. Now the question is, can we take care of this dude here? That's anyway. Of course, the Kuhiri sword isn't long enough, so I don't even know why I tried to do that. But oh well. We have 40 bomb shoes that we could just use right here. As we do that, I'm going to... Oh, okay. We need to wait a little bit. Go to read out some more facts since I never really read out a lot, and this might take a while because my timing with bomb shoes is absolutely horrid. So the first one that I found really funny, it's not even a fact, it's just something I noticed while playing. Okay, why can't I just all of a sudden not get this bomb shoe? But one thing I've noticed as I was playing a randomizer of Majora's Mask is that the Goron's punch, as well as his, I don't remember what it's actually called, a ground pound, I think? But that is basically just a Megaton hammer, so he is a walking Megaton hammer. And now let's see what our first check of the day will be. Boop. Zelda's Lullaby. Fucking... Finally, we found another song. Too bad it wasn't Nocturne of Shadows, but like, hey, I'll take it. Now you, sir, can you come over here please, so I can use Din's fire on you, as well as get hurt from this evil Roomba. I knew that was going to happen, as well as that. But, you know what, I tried, so it's whatever. Okay, now I'm going to use Din's fire, because these guys are weak to fire, which I think is kind of ironic considering they shoot fire out. So you would think that it wasn't going to be like that, and yes, I just had a mouth typo. But you know what, oh well. Oh, okay, that's what that does. I thought it did something else, like give us a, I was gonna get this rupee, but the end, that did not happen, and that's okay. But I guess that's just there to trick you into thinking, hey, this is obviously how you get the Zora to be unbarred. But here we are on the other side, and we are just going to completely ignore these keys and get this check, which will be to the Gerudo Training Grounds. Okay, so that will be another one we can get, as long as I can... That's Fortress. I'll just mark that after. We know that we got that. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't even realize that a freaking Wall Master is gonna be there. I guess Floor Master 2. I was getting confused because one's on the ground, one lands on the ground. And while thinking that out loud, I don't know how I got those mixed up. It's good to see you again, my friend, but I'm going to ignore you this time so we don't go into an infinite battle again. And we're going to go through here, which we have 3 keys. The whole reason why I brought us over here. Anyways, on to the next fact. And it's also got to do with temples. Did we get another chest? I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I'll edit the tracker if I need to in between episodes. Yes, I don't know why I took care of that other one, but not this one. But I will take care of him now with a boomerang instead, because never know if we might need to save those 2 delicacies. I actually just got more. Thank you, skulltula. I actually appreciate you giving me more of those. Because I was still used to just using the slingshot over anything else. So here, looked like you would need, you know, mirror shield, but you don't. You just need to use a bomb shoe or just some bombs, if I remember correctly. But I'm just going to use some bombs. Apparently, I'm just going to use Sin's Fire first. I guess Link has arachnophobia. Who knew? I didn't. Like, oh, hello, Lizalfos. I didn't realize you were in here in Vanilla. I thought you were just in here with Master Quest. The more you know, though. I'm learning a lot about this game. And I'm not complaining about that either. So let's hope we're gonna be at the right angle this time. Make sure we're, I'm gonna go... Oh, not like right there. Not right there. That would have been, pretty amusing, though. So this is why I'm absolutely horrible with bob shoes. I'm very good with them in Majora's Mask, but as soon as I go into, Ocarina of Time, I guess I just forget how they work. Oh well. Ooh, we got 2 chests here. I'm actually going to I'm also going to get the Lens of Truth out, see if there's another chest here. Just quickly, which I didn't think so. So, check number 1 of this room would be another skulltula token. Okay, I'll take that. And check number 2 will be another key. Ooh, that one's also for Ganon's Castle. Okay, I don't mind getting those. Thank you very much. Oh, and it's only 2. So I think those are the only chests in here. Hello, Lizalfos. Got 2 in here as well. So there is 2. I just wasn't really sure about that. Dang, I was hoping you would just be cornered. But you weren't. And that there was just... Oh. I like how they just decided to press A on here and just like, yo, look at this thing down here. But there we go. So, I never really talked about this a lot in this randomizer, but for those who have watched my previous episodes via, well, other randomizer or the, I guess, quote-unquote vanilla, I say quote-unquote because I played Master Quest. Master Quest is the one that I am most, I don't know if I want to say affiliated, I don't think that's the right word. But it's the one that I'm most used to. Let's try to get some magic. No! This game just does not want to give me magic. So that's why I say, oh, you're here in, you know, non-Master Quest. That's why. So sorry, I'm like trying to focus here, just trying to figure out where the heck we can get magic. But down here just doesn't do anything for us. So yeah. So that's why I say I'm getting to know this game quite a bit. A lot more than I would be able to previously. Now let's get this. Apparently Pierre says here, I thought this was just going to be one that you didn't need a hookshot for. But that is not the case. I think we could just jump onto that. I think that actually had a chest on that hand. I'm not really sure though. I don't think there's much we could do here without magic though, unfortunately. So I'm trying to drop this dude down, because we have that switch there. And this guy in Master Quest, for example, is not here. And the reason why I brought up Master Quest, because I just... my brain just scrolled. The room where that sun was. In Master Quest, you actually need to fight those 2 Lizalfoses. But in this game, all you need to do is just get that switch done. And this room is also much different. There actually isn't a skulltula up there. No, there is a skulltula up there, is what I meant to say. Sometimes I get them mixed up. That's the unfortunate part of playing both, is that I get a lot more familiar with this now than I was before, but that also doesn't stop me from messing up which memory is with what. Yes, I'm just gonna go for these ones because I think it is this one that has this room that has a golden skull show up in the corner. Not really sure, but this might also just unlock a door. I don't really know, and that is where it is fun for me to figure out what the differences between Master Quest and non-Master Quest are. So anybody who is more familiar with Master Quest as well will learn with me. Okay, I'm surprised it didn't just try to keep fighting me, but I guess it just was like, nah, you already deal with us enough, you don't need to do that again. Oh, thank goodness. That hit. I wasn't sure if that would or not, because I'm usually just up right next to them as opposed to right with them. So that's what that does. And so far, one really big difference that I can see between this, that there is no fire. There's usually a fire right there. Shoot, just mess that up with that evil Roomba. Gosh darn evil Roomba, messing up my stuff. There we go. So, here's the other torches though. I think the other one is probably... oh, it's over here. That one isn't so bad. Right there, and is this the last one? I'm not really sure. It is. And I forgot that in this one you actually get a chest in here. So I think the golden sculpture that would be up here in Master Quest is replaced by this chest. If I were to guess, I don't really know. Ooh, some more Deku seeds. I will take that. Thank you for the Deku refill. And that, I don't think, no, that wasn't a upgrade, sadly. But, oh well. Now it's just time to move these blocks though. There we go. And that is also a big difference actually, is that usually there's not just one, well in Master Quest I should say. Usually there's one, but in Master Quest there's actually 4 of those gosh darn annoying sun dudes. Ooh, another skulltula. I didn't realize how many freaking skulltulas there are just out and about in this temple here. And now that we actually have more more Deku seeds, we don't actually have to worry about not being able to get this song here, which I think is the main way to the forest. Finally, it's one of the important songs. Again, too bad it's not Nocturnal Shadow. The reason I say that is because I can deal with going back and forth between Haunted Wasteland and not Haunted Wasteland. But fortunately, right now, unless we use glitches, I was gonna say I should have just waited there. But you know what? Oh well. Okay, gotta play it safe. Wonder if I could just throw bombs. Probably not. Well, obviously we can't throw. Oh, it does do damage. Okay, good to know. Okay, that's what I should really be doing, is just letting it fight us instead of trying to just go right in and, you know, not playing it safe. But you know what? Sometimes you just gotta not play things safe in order to make things a little bit more entertaining and a little bit more hectic. Okay, there we go. So now we could just stab. Oh, you are so rude, sir. Excuse me, you're the one that's running at me. You're the one that's being rude at us. And we don't even have a fairy with us, we just have bugs. Our bugs are OP. That was an honor for bugs. You dang iron knuckle. Yeah. Nice axes. I don't know why I needed to say that. I just wanted to say it. Okay, so I think this is pretty much what we could do as Young Link in here, but I'm not really sure. Finally, we find one of the skills. So, apparently we should have just went to Spirit Temple first, because I'm pretty sure with, okay, I'm actually gonna go back. No. There's much we can do. But wait, there's a lot more we can do actually now I think about it. While we're here, we can plant this bean here, which we did, but we have bugs. We could get another golden skulltula token, but we can finally get some of the great fairies, which I'm going to do, because the first great fairy we're going to get is obviously going to be the one here. And of course, as usual, just catch a bug. So we can sell these little dudes. Okay, Mr. Skulltula, please come out. Please come out. Or not? I guess there, okay, there is one. I say, is there not one here? But there is. And we got ourselves a 42, did I not? Oh, I forgot to mark that one. Oops. Okay. Don't know why the numlock is not working there, but anyway. I probably have like numlock off or something like that. Just remembering exactly where Fairy is. I believe it is by the front. Okay. Usually I would try to super slide, but in this game I supposed to Majora's Mask. I don't have enough practice for that. So instead of having that be more good and more useful to us, it would actually cause us more harm against these Levars. Levers, not Levars. Don't know why I just about said Levi instead of Levers. But so well. Should just be able to use a bomb here. Thank goodness we could just run in here and ignore those Levers. Almost said it again. Okay, so this is going to be the music. I was wondering if the Fairy's Fountain music from the main menu was going to be the same in the fountains. Which it is. And hello, Madame Fairy. Thank you for the skulltula token. Thank you very much, Madame. And now, I'm actually going to meet you guys back in Hyrule Castle, Great Fairy. And okay, here we are. Well, we're not quite there, because we actually had to be inside, but I also don't know why I decided to go through here and not the one in Death Mountain. But you know what? Oh well, it's just the first one I usually think of. I think that's just because it is actually usually the first one that you would actually get, typically. Or at least one that's be like, hey, this is here by the way, like right at the beginning. But this one gave us another skulltula token. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So now to the one for Death Mountain, which we can actually save and quit for, which is nice. Also, as you guys can probably tell from the fast forwards, I almost went to the Temple of Time, but that's because I was thinking of the next one we're actually going to get. Not the next fairy necessarily, but it's the same fairy. I went there because I actually wanted to go up Death Mountain as Adult Link, I think for Fire Temple. But then I was like, you know, we could just go to Forest Temple as well. But anyways, as we head back up Death Mountain, I'm going to now, speaking of Free Forest Temple, going to talk about the next Ocarina of Time fact. Which would be that the Forest Temple was originally going to be the Wind Temple, which is why when you look at the medallion, it looks a little bit like a windmill. That's just because it's wind related, which also makes sense why in Ganon's castle, in the trial for the Forest Temple, that there's actually those wind turbine things. I don't remember what they're actually called. I don't know why I don't remember what they're called, but I don't remember what they're called. But yeah, those things. That's why they have those. The fans. Don't know why I call them turbines, but I guess in a way same difference, because I think wind turbines are used similarly. At least they move similarly. Anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, that's why those are there, and not just in, you know, say the Shadow Temple or something like that. Thought that was interesting. But also similar to what the Forest Temple would be, but not involving the Forest Temple, is that Fado, the little... I almost said pigtail, but she's not even wearing a pigtail. That's just because in the original design she was. But the last two has two buns that will replace the Carpenter's son once we actually get Kushio back. So wonder why Death Mountain, as young Link, is still cursed, but as adult Link it is not cursed. I wonder why that is. It's so weird. Okay, thank you for not hitting me there. Okay, whoa, thank you for being so chill. Yes, we're just inching up forwards and taking the risk of getting bit by the spider here. Okay, now we're not. There we go. But yeah, her original design looked a lot different. That's the reason why I said pigtail, because I believe she actually has some ponytails, or has one ponytail or two pigtails, I don't really remember. But I thought that was interesting and wondered why they didn't leave the original design. And it made me wonder if she had more of an important role than what she does in the final release. If she was going to be someone like Saria or something like that. And yet another skulltula token. Oh me, oh my. Okay. I also don't remember which, where Gapora will bring us here. I think he actually brings us all the way back to Career Forest, so we'll see about that. And if so, we'll just... Oh, that's right, it brings us to the Sacred Meadow. Which I don't think we can do anything here, so let's just reset and become Adult Link, because we can actually come back here with the Minuet of Forest. Finally. But we could also finally get that Tekite Grotto that we couldn't get before, because we didn't have the skills, or the Iron Boots. Don't even remember if there's anything important in there, but regardless, I will meet you over in, or outside of the Forest Temple though. So of course this is not outside of the Forest Temple, but that's just because I really wanted to use the middle of the forest with you guys, since after 14 episodes, we finally found a warp song. So I thought we made it as well. I also like how it plays the Requiem Spirit instead of the middle of the forest. Anyways, back into the Forest Temple we go, since we have one key, and that at least leads to 2 checks that I know of. The first would be the boss key check, which it might be a boss key, it might not. Who knows, that would be very vanilla. And it would be extremely vanilla if it ended up being, the boss key for here. But there's also another one that we didn't do last time we were here that I totally forgot about. Is that one semi-hidden skulltula token that we can get. By skulltula token, I mean just a straight up skulltula. I don't know why, even though I played a lot of randomizers, I still call skulltula tokens sometimes. I think that's just because overall I've played a lot more vanilla / Master Quest / vanilla, Majora's Mask, etc. than the actual randomizers, so I'm just in the habit of doing that. But it might also just be a skulltula token, because I'm gonna say at this point it's probably more likely to be that than any other item, just because we have more songs, but there's more skulltula tokens than there are songs as well as boots and stuff like that. But we'll see when we get there. I'm hoping that we get the Iron Boots, because that means we can actually go into... Okay, I should have, like, just went through, because... well, we could just go through. But right now we need to unwind it, because when we first got here, we made the hallway rounded, but in this case, we didn't actually need to wind it for anything. All that would do is give us a key. But, well, it wouldn't give us a key, but it would lead us to a hallway that we needed another key for, so we wouldn't even have been able to make any progress anyways. And we got our 46 skulltula token there. Huzzah! That means 4 more to go, and we can get the 50th prize. And this is... okay, whoop, that was the wrong way. Okay. We don't have to worry. I was gonna say we're gonna take care of that Octorok down here, but it's not gonna cause us any issues. We have the long shot, so we don't actually have to worry about being up there to get this one. And hey, look at that! It actually is a skulltula token. That is very vanilla. That's very vanilla. Not over what I just said. So, on the other side, which I don't think we can actually get anything from it, because I don't think it's Pierre. That's great. We actually need to get this well down. Oh, no, we don't. Let's say, maybe we do, but we definitely don't, because I remember getting a key for that. So I think that's pretty much all we can do now in the Forest Temple. I just wanted to use up that last key. So let's see where else we can go. I don't really know where else. So I think with that then I shall leave it here, and in the next episode we can head over to the Tekite Grotto, do the Skull Kid stuff with, you know, the mask and everything, and, you know, other things like that. But regardless, with that though, thank you for watching, I hope you enjoyed. If you think of anything else that we might be able to do or might be able to check, please let me know. And with that, I will see you in the next video. Peace!